smiles above me. What a gift here below. But no one knows. Gift that you give to me. No one knows.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth.
Come on.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Yeah.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see about me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, all my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, all the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, to get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. You talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard talk, career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, all my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
Hey,
out.
all the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Hey, front the back gate yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
Hey,
out.
all my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em
Hey,
out.
all the dope boys yelling.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go here on EA Sports. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
43! 43!
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Set up. Target, Panther Street, Panther Street.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Cowboy 80.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Go track, go track.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and he'll bring up 3rd down. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's Tyreek Stevenson there to make the tackle. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Smith. Now a give on the ground. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession, using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on second down, Williams. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Bears first down. Handoff here, up the middle. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. To the ground, he'll get it again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Here we go, set.
Here's Williams now to throw. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown.
And he will score. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
First and 10 for Mahomes. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Mahomes back. He's got it into the hands of the rookie from Michigan. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll run with Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, it's the Bears off to the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Pacheco. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Off the play fake. Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll begin here on the ground. He's going to have a Bears first down as he gets this up to the 42.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
To him on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
3rd down, 3 to go. We'll try and pick this up by running option to the right. Now Williams going to keep it himself. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
So second down, and they'll run it. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Third and long. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Here's Tory Taylor now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. The return man can only make a fair catch, and it is at about the 8-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. He'll hit Kelce quickly on the RPO. Moore going in motion. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it, with Justin Reed up from his safety spot to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field. getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping them.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 43! First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes on 1st down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Moore going in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Score, Chiefs 17, Bears 7.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80! Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
2nd and a yard.
43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Ready up. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Get up.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Riley Davis Price, the ball carrier. Felix Enrique Uzama on the stop. A gain of 1. It's fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Let's go.
Moore going in motion.
Check up.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Bears, and he's going to have the Jets.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, it's Williams. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
That is caught. What a throw. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10.
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. 15. A run. It's Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. This one complete right side. And the Chiefs are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. Here's Pacheco. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
So often, Mike, we see some of the biggest explosive plays in the passing game come from the quarterback extending the play outside of the pocket. Really nice job here by the coverage. They remain sticky on their receivers, nowhere to go with the ball, and all he's able to do is throw this one away.
Third and goal. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. Easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Go, Reed, go. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Go.
Now a give up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Street. Check smash. Hut.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Third down coming up.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Big play coming up. This is third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This is intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And now for a second time, he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
3rd and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
On comes the Chiefs punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Slot man in motion right. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. That one taken in by Douglas. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Slot man in motion left. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. Williams to the air once more. This one taken in by Odunze. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Go street.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Has completed to Douglas. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here comes 2nd down. Moore going in motion. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it. And it brings up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Here's Pacheco. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. That's complete, left side to Worthy. He is in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Attack! Attack!
They motion the slot man left. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going right. And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. Now on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check go.
To throw is Williams. That one on target to Moore. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Chicago. They send him right out of the slot. Throwing again, Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joshua Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
To a knee goes Mahomes. And that should wrap it up. So, it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.